guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Raemie Reyes, and if you have never been here before, then I'm glad you're starting now because we've missed you. So today what we're going to do is I'm going to show you two different ways to do a sleek bun look. Now I do this look when I don't have time in the morning, when I sleep in a little bit extra, and also when I just don't feel like doing my hair. Even if I have 8 hours to get ready, sometimes I still do this. I can do it in 5 minutes. So it's really fun. They're very easy, very simple, but they're just two different ways that you can really get different looks and have a little bit more of an option. Some people like braids, some people don't. So I'm really excited to be able to show you guys this. And it's also my very first hair tutorial. I'm so excited because I've been doing YouTube now for a little over a year and I have not even touched hair on YouTube. So I am super excited considering I do hair and makeup in real life. And I don't know why it's taken me this long, but I'm glad we're here now. So if you guys are interested in knowing how to get one of these looks, then keep watching. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start out by wetting my hair with a spray bottle. And this kind of helps to create more of that sleek look. And you want to focus more on your ends and the top of your hair because so I have curly hair, so it's really important for me to try and straighten out my roots. And then with the ends, I want to make sure that with the braid that I'm going to create, that everything kind of stays put together and doesn't become all frizzy and weird in the bottom. It'll make sense later. So you don't want to wet your hair where you're like dripping wet. I mean, you can, but for me, that wasn't necessarily what I wanted to do. So now I'm going to go in and just brush out all my kinks. You definitely want to start from the bottom and work your way up because then it helps for you not to break your hair and cause a little bit more damage to it. Especially like when you have teasing in your hair, to start from the bottom and work your way up. It really helps to keep the integrity of your hair so that way you're not getting too much split ends, you're not breaking, you don't have as much damage. But I do have damage, so that doesn't apply to me. I'm also brushing my hair in the motion of the direction that I want it to go. So it's going to go behind your ear, so I'm kind of pushing it back and I'm pulling it down so that way it starts to bring tension to the roots and I can smooth it out a little bit easier, especially because it's wet. Now I'm going to go in with the Sleek It Frizz Vanishing Cream from Loreal, and this stuff really helps to create that sleek look and to pull down any of the frizz, any of the flyaways that you might have. And you only need just a little pump. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the TIGI bed head, and this is more of a wax stick. So what we're going to do is this is going to help shellac it to your head. And so with that, that's what I want, and that's what makes pretty much the entire look. Then with a boar bristle brush or a brush that has those softer bristles, this is going to help to really bring that tension in. And with this, this is what we're going to create our entire look with. And you want to remember the tension, especially in this area, since I do have the curly hair. It is a little bit more relaxed today, so what you want to do is you don't want to have any type of wave, so you really want to bring that tension back, and that way it's really tight. That way the top starts to look a little something like this, but you don't have any flyaways, you don't have any curlies, nothing. Now, hair tie on your wrist, easier for me to do it that way. We're gonna create the ponytail, but what we're gonna do is before we actually put it in a ponytail, we're gonna brush it again into our hand and then we're gonna ponytail. So we're gonna go like this in the front and pull it all the way back, and I'll show you that motion. So now this is what the front will look like. It'll look very smooth, very sleek, and then if you need to, you can kind of go in with your brush and not as heavy-handed as we were doing before, but just like slightly tightening the roots and the top a little bit more. Now our next step is, so now we have this ponytail. Now my ponytail is very frizzy right now, very dry, very crazy, and it's not as pretty as what it could be. So what you can do is you can either turn it into a bun or we can turn it into a braid. So our first option is what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna show you how to do both. We're gonna do the bun and we're gonna do the braided bun. So with that, we can twist our ponytail into one direction. So we're going in this motion, and we wanna keep it as tight as possible. All the way out until the very end, so you kind of look a little bit like this. And then from the back, we just take a couple of bobby pins and we're going to pin it in. Now we're going to place bobby pins in the ends of the bun and to secure it into the base, which is our head. So then you create this bun and it's very sleek, very sexy. You can add a little bit of earrings to it if you don't like, that area. But now what we can do is I can show you how we can make it a little bit more fancy, but just by a tiny bit. So something that is so small and so simple can make such a big difference. So starting with the same steps that we did for the first bun, we're gonna do the exact same thing. So we're gonna sleek our hair, put it into a really tight ponytail, and then we're gonna take what we have here and we're gonna start just a simple braid. So we're gonna take 3 strands here, so 1, 2, and 3, and we're gonna just start braiding our hair. And we're gonna keep it really tight and then we'll pull it out. You just want to make sure your strands are pretty much the same length. That way your braid can go all the way down to the bottom and be even. So that way it goes all the way down to the bottom. You may have a little bit of hair at the end, but that's okay. Then with your fingers you want to hold on tight to here. Kind of bend forward. And pull your braid out just a little bit. This will create more of a bigger bun. If you want more of a smaller tight bun, you don't have to do this part in order to get it. But I like big hair, so that way your bun's just a little bit bigger and your braid is just a little bit fuller. So the same motion that we had before, we're gonna just take it and we're gonna follow it and just twist. We're gonna hide the end underneath. Secure the strands to the base. So that is now how we get a little bit more of the fancier look. Looks like we put a little bit more effort into our hair when you add a braid. It's kind of crazy how that happens. So then that way you have 2 different looks. All right, you guys, there you have it. There is your 2 sleek style buns with 2 different options. I hope you guys try this out. If you do, make sure you hashtag that baby on Instagram. You hashtag my name, Raemie Makeup, and I take care of makeup artistry. and you guys post those pictures. That way we can really connect, we can see what you guys are doing, and I'm really excited for that. If you guys want to see more hair videos, make sure you leave a comment down below and let me know what looks you guys want to see, because that would be really awesome to be able to get into hair a little bit more and show you guys maybe some things that you might want to know. I don't know, you tell me, leave that down below. Until next week though, I will see you then.